They're the men who served our country during one of the most turbulent times in American history. And now, decades later, 6 local veterans are heading back to Vietnam. George Rickard has more on their incredible journey.
I'm going back just to see how things have changed.
Jim Hunts is one of 6 local Vietnam veterans who are on a flight back to Vietnam for their first time since battle 40 years ago. Jim was a helicopter crew chief with the Marines.
Like anybody else that was there in combat, you have the memories burned in your memory of that. But I don't have any ghosts or dramatic nightmares or anything like that. But it's just going to be just an opportunity to go back and try to see the way it was. But from what I've heard, it's transformed into paved roads and street lights.
We're going to land in Hanoi and cruise around what they used to call Leatherneck Square, the northern part of I Corps, just south of the DMZ, because that's where we were.
John Baricki drove reconnaissance missions for the Marines during the war.
It's a beautiful country. When I was there, I said I'd like to come back, and I just like to go back and enjoy it when there's nobody shooting at me.
There's just a lot of battlefield history that we're going to get to experience. Climb some of the hilltops that were former battlefields. They say the Vietnamese welcome us with open arms, and it's a different generation there. Their population is younger. They weren't even alive during the war, so they look to us, sometimes Americans, tourists there, for information about the war. I have a lot of memories, but no resentment to the people.
These 6 local vets are taking this trip through a group called Vietnam Battlefield Tours, and you can find a link to that group on our website, WIVB.com.
That's interesting. George, you know, we do want to mention that Malaysian Airlines flight that's missing over Vietnam. You have reason to believe that these men are not on that flight.
There's no way they could be on that flight. They left Buffalo at 2:30. They had a layover in Newark, so they would be several hours behind even getting to that region.
All right. Thank you, George.
Yeah, all right.